Welcome to the Explainer. So, when you think about OpenAI, what comes to mind? Probably code, right? Algorithms, ChatGPT. But get this, a major policy memo they just shot over to the White House says America's whole AI future hinges on something way more, well, physical. We're talking about raw power. So today, we're going to dive deep into their blueprint, what they're calling the Great American Power-Up.
Okay, so their plan kicks off with a number that is just, wow, $1 trillion. And listen, that's not some far-off pie-in-the-sky goal. No, they're saying that's the initial investment, the down payment, if you will. It's what's needed just to build the physical stuff, the data centers, the servers, the power grids, all the hardware for the next wave of AI.
So, you might be asking, what do we get for $1 trillion? Well, according to OpenAI's own analysis, the payoff is huge. We're talking a potential boost to the US GDP of over 5%, and get this, in just 3 years. To put that into perspective for you, that is an absolutely massive shot in the arm for the economy. And you can bet that's the heart of their whole pitch to Washington.
They're not just selling this as another Silicon Valley tech boom. No. They're framing this as a once-in-a-century opportunity, a foundational chance to totally re-energize the entire American economy. We're talking about bringing back manufacturing, overhauling the energy grid, creating jobs on a scale we haven't seen in a long, long time.
Okay, so we have this massive opportunity, right? But the memo says it's all facing a single critical roadblock, and it's probably not what you'd expect from a software company. The big problem? A nationwide shortage of electricity. Yeah, you heard that right. They've even coined a term for it, the electron gap.
And this right here, this lays out the challenge in really stark terms. Just look at the data OpenAI is showing from 2024. China? They added a whopping 429 gigawatts of new power. The US in that same period? Just 51. I mean, that's not just a small difference. We're talking an 8-to-1 gap. It's huge.
In this chart, wow, it really drives the point home, doesn't it? That giant chasm between the two bars, that is the electron gap they're talking about. And look, OpenAI is basically saying this is a direct threat to America's leadership in AI. Their logic is dead simple. No power, no data centers. No data centers, no groundbreaking AI. It's as simple as that.
So, you see, this isn't just about who has the better economy. OpenAI is framing this energy deficit as a genuine national security issue. They're arguing it could completely derail our progress on what they're calling the most consequential technology since electricity itself. I mean, think about that. It's basically saying the entire tech future of the country is at risk.
All right, so how on earth do you solve a problem this big? Well, OpenAI has a plan.